won't kill us. They won't kill us. Charge us. Wait.
Okay, so this thing I'm about to say now will offend a lot of persons, but I think it's high time I said it. This may bring other forms of interpretation, but I'll say it however. See, until we are ready to overcome tear gas, until we are ready to overcome minimal use of force to expunge, to repel us from protests, we should not be protesting in Nigeria anymore. And I say that with all humility and with respect to every single Nigerian that has put Nigeria first and that has been on the street demanding for better governance. And I honor all of you. But you see, all of this dispersing that happened in the most minimal way is becoming very disrespectful to the cause that we belong to. And I'm not saying that you guys you don't have a right or you have done something wrong. It's just the fact that we are still not ready. And let's allow them to continue to have the right until we are ready. I swear to God, because it's getting... These guys will never allow 2020 October 20th to happen again. Never. That particular situation where Nigerians all over the country gathered in various places and then began to demand for a better Nigeria. It was, see, these guys, a politician told me that they were at the brink of saying, what have they done? So, and then they were all scared. The man that was going to take over power from Buhari was scared to say what is going to happen. And then they started to look for any means whatsoever. So they had to use another level of force to dispel that particular push of the young people. So right now, it is now an agreement between them not to allow it to even happen in the first place. From stage one, they dispel. And all of this tear gassing we see. So if as Nigerian youth, we're not ready to face tear gas, we're not ready to take it. And this is not me again disrespecting your hustle or your push for Nigeria. At this moment, we should hold on. Let's stop protesting. If all of us as Nigerians need to start to brace up to the fact that power is not going to be served in an a la carte, right? Just the way you got to power. We cannot take over. We cannot change these rules. See, this is called civil disobedience. And don't expect these people to give it to you by just asking. These guys benefit from all of this system. We still think that these guys do not know what they are doing. We have two sets of Nigerian politicians. We have the insane and we have the wide, devilish people. The insane are the people that, the things that they do, you wonder, do you know what you are doing? Then there are those that settle down to plan the most wickedest of acts. So none of this group would allow you to have access to demanding for better governance or to change any policy, any program, any project, or to redirect their attention to the people without us getting. And there's something that Abraham Lincoln said that would struck you. And guess what? This has been something that has been on my mind. I was reading a book, right? And then this thing struck me in my brain and it has stuck. Abraham Lincoln said that this country belongs to the people. And whenever they shall grow weary of their government, they shall exercise their constitutional right to amend it or their revolutionary right to dismember it or overthrow it. That's what he said. Very clearly. Whenever they shall grow weary, whenever Nigerians grow weary of this government, we shall either exercise our constitutional right fearlessly and forcefully to amend it, or exercise, if that doesn't work, which of course we have been doing in elections and all of these civil protests and all of that, in no distant time we will now move to the next level of right, which is the revolutionary right to dismember it or to overthrow it. And until then, let us stop all of this. These guys will not give in to power. This cybercrime act that these guys are protesting for, good, very important. It silences voices. And I have been speaking with a lot of Nigerians. Unfortunately, It's just that the larger majority is yet to see. I think by now we start to build up understanding how to manage a tear gas, how to manage minimal use, water spray, and all of these things that these guys do. That's the next force. And I am thinking that, oh God, very few Nigerians are getting there. I've been speaking with a few persons and I'm seeing that we are getting there. People are building ideas already in the heads to know that if we have to take over this country, elections may not solve our problems, because a lot has gone in. We have capitalist business people already getting into power, and they are trying to build a lineage, like a monarchic system of government where they take over, sons take over, whether biological, spiritual, traditional, or psychological, ideological sons, and all of that. So begin to understand that we may not be able to get into this system. We may have to exercise our revolutionary rights, and that may be to either dismember or overthrow. At that point, for now, let us stop all of this protest. I know that this will be misinterpreted, but I don't care. If we still have to run from tear gas, if we don't have the confidence. The Arab Spring started from a man that got himself burnt, right, before a government office in Tunisia. The Kenyan youth of a few months ago we're looking at dead all of the consequences. This is no disrespect to our young people that have been putting their lives, people that have lost their lives in the end SARS, end bad governance. People are in jail, but the larger majority of us are still enjoying life, cruise, entertainment, and a lot of things. When we are ready, all of us will return back home and then we'll face these people. We will not care that time about water spray, about tear gas, about who drops dead on our right or who drops dead on our left. As long as you have not shot me, I will keep making steps forward. And by that time, when we have 5 million Nigerian youth making that progress, making that movement, and then people are dropping dead, people are still moving, at that time, the day will happen. Again, that day will happen. That right to dismember, overthrow an illicit, wicked, insensitive, bad government. It will happen one day. For now, let's forget about this protest. I rest my case. Catch you another time. Bye for now.